Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. The unemployment rate remains uncomfortably high in California, and if you are one of the people looking for a job, you are probably looking for some help, some resources, a place to turn. With us now, Assemblyman Jose Solorio, who's here with some information on the Job Seekers Resource Guide. Thanks for being here.
No, thanks for having me back on the show.
You know, first off, how bad is it out there? What is the unemployment rate right now, and where are we headed?
You know, the unemployment rate is still bad. I mean, it's really largely, stagnant. We've been at 12% for a long time statewide. We're a little bit under that now. We're in the high, 11.9 or so, but still very high statewide. Here in Orange County, it's a little bit better. We're about 8.6%. But when you look at the number in total, it's about 2.2 million people without work, unemployed, and that's really too high.
California's unemployment rate, one of the highest. Why?
I think here in California, we had a few things going against us. The foreclosures ended up something being here California-based, so that hurt us hard. The manufacturing side, we're just not doing as much manufacturing as we were doing before. And then whenever, Wall Street does bad in terms of our stocks, that really affects us as well. So we really have a lot of things impacting us.
But why then in Orange County are we doing a little bit better than the rest of the state?
I think here in Orange County, we have a pretty diversified economy. We have a pretty big high-tech sector, we have a good service sector, big tourism sector. Disneyland, pretty much year-round does well. So that keeps us a little bit more stable in terms of not shedding too many jobs at once.
What do you say to people who come to you and say, okay, so, the unemployment rate in Orange County, a little better than the rest of the state, but it's not looking so good for me. I've had it up to here. I can't find a job.
What I typically point people to is new training, because as employers are trying to hire, they're looking for productivity. They're not just looking to hire an extra body. They're looking for somebody that has a good mentality, somebody that has the best training out there. Also, the jobs for the future are really innovation economy jobs, healthcare, high-tech, biotech. We have some of that here in Orange County. So I developed this resource guide that really has information about a lot of the workforce development centers, occupational centers, areas where they could really train up and get a better job.
Yeah, what will these centers do for them?
Well, training. Again, high-tech, biotech, neurotech, there's all these new innovation areas, and healthcare is very big here. We need people to seek better skills so they could get a better job. And again, employers, they're looking for real productivity in the workforce, and they need training for that.
We need to tune up our mentality maybe, because I think people right now, they're looking for a job, but employers who are hiring are looking for a worker, someone who's really energized and ready to contribute.
As well as what I see often happen, people are always looking for the same job instead of a better job. Or the jobs available. So this resource guide is handy. It's available at my office, and we're happy to share it with others.
How can representatives really make a difference? And they always say that jobs, jobs, jobs. It's about jobs. What can representatives really do for us in making jobs more available?
Right. Well, statewide, things like enterprise zones. I've been a big fan of the enterprise zone program. We have one in Santa Ana. We protected it. We're days away from making that real here in Anaheim. That's going to help create jobs, help us do more manufacturing, help us retain and hire more workers. And then locally, job fairs, resource guides. People are just hungry for extra resources. When someone loses a job, they sometimes really don't know where to start, and people are hungry. People want to work.
Okay, where'd you get this resource guide?
They could get it from my office.
Okay.
So they could call 714-939-8469 or reach us online.
Okay, all right. Thanks very much, Jose Solorio, and thank you for tuning in. More HLN right after this.